I'm Tasha.
And I'm Fallon.
And together, we're the hosts of No Roadmap with Tasha and Fallon.
It's a podcast where two black women have real, random talks.
We cover everything from hobbies to relationships, pop culture, and social issues.
We don't shy away from the tough conversations, but we also like to have fun and be ourselves.
So join us every other Thursday as we share our thoughts, stories, and experiences.
You never know where the conversation might take us, but we promise it'll be worth it.
No roadmap, just real random talk.
So what do you say, Tasha? Are you ready to hit record and get started?
Let's do it, Fallon. Let's give the people what they want. Hello, and welcome to another episode of No Roadmap with Tasha and Fallon. I'm Tasha.
I'm Fallon.
And today's topic.
More games you shouldn't play.
That part.
If you love the people in your life.
That part.
Don't play these games.
Don't do it. And then maybe we'll do some live stuff.
Yeah, I love live stuff.
Yeah, we'll do some live stuff and see how it plays out in real time.
It's gonna be tragic.
It's gonna be amazing. You'll see.
Oh, man.
So, go ahead.
So, back in the day, when I guess they had... Back in the day, I don't even know how old this game is. Remember Apples to Apples? Mm-hmm. And one thing I didn't love about Apples to Apples, if you haven't played this game, where are you and what have you been doing with your life?
I played it once. I wasn't impressed.
Right. So everybody gets cards, and then and each card has like a word on it. And so at the beginning, the person flips over the first card, and you have to pick a card in your hand that matches the phrase, or you think that matches the phrase that's been put down. But
is that how Cards Against Humanity was born?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a dirtier version of Apples to Apples.
Got it.
But what you're really doing, it doesn't matter if you think it's right.
Mm-hmm.
You're catering to the person who is the judge at the time.
Right.
So you have to pick the thing that they would connect or that they think is funny. Mm-hmm. Which makes it difficult when you're playing it with people you don't know. Because you're guaranteed to lose.
That part.
And I, personally, am not about pandering.
Mm-hmm.
So I never do.
You? I don't see that about you.
I never do all in that game.
Of course.
Ever. Because, wait, I'm lying.
You're like, you may not think it's funny, but to me, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It depends on the group of people.
Okay.
And so it gets very stressful playing these games with new people. Like you were talking about in the previous episode in playing like Taboo and stuff.
Yes.
And having
that connection. Mm-hmm.
Like when you're the same person in the same.
That's why Ray and I are so good at it, because I swear we share a brain.
Yeah. But I'm better at Cards Against Humanity because I'm good at the ridiculous.
Okay.
Great at the ridiculous.
Okay.
But again, like that's such a specific game to play with specific people. It's not for everyone.
It's not. At all. You know who it's not for? My husband.
Really?
We played Cards Against Humanity at a date night with some couples once, and he was the person that picks the card.
Yeah, the judge.
He was the judge. And I don't even remember what the card said, what the clue was, what the judge's cards were, what was. But the card he chose, he was so proud of the card he chose. He read the phrase, and then the card he chose, Coconut Chacula. And everybody's looking around, and we're like, huh? And the person's whose card it was, we were like, whose card is that? And he was like, it's my card, but it's Count Chacula.
Stop it.
And we were like, the card says Count Chacula. And he said, yeah. And I took the card from my husband. And I was like, where the hell did you get Coconut Chacula from? What is Coconut Chacula?
He was all over the place.
He was proud. He proclaimed it. The winning card is Coconut Chacula. And and the guy whose card it was is so mellow. He was like, thank you. It's actually Count Chacula. So I created a drink called Coconut Chacula.
What's in it? I want it.
It's coconut rum, Kahlua.
Okay.
The Godiva chocolate.
Ooh. Like the squeezy bottle?
The Godiva chocolate liqueur.
Oh.
And a splash of coconut milk.
Wow. We'll put the recipe in the show notes.
Yeah, Coconut Chacula.
That's hysterical. And I love that there's a story behind it. Because now, when I walk around, it's like, guys, you haven't tried the
have you had a coconut Chacula yet? Oh my God, you have to have a coconut Chacula. Thank you, Cards Against Humanity. But anywho.
That's how I feel about interracial Kool-Aid. Like, you haven't had? It's delicious.
What is interracial Kool-Aid?
It's originally a shot, but we made it into a martini.
Uh-huh.
So it's slow gin, triple sec, grape vodka, and that's what messes up your life.
There you go. Listen, grape anything.
Grape drink.
Grape drink, grape Kool-Aid, grape soda.
And sour mix.
Ooh.
As a martini.
Okay.
Again, we'll have it. We have to have...
Garnish?
No garnish, because you're always going to spill the drink, so you don't need extra things to spill.
That needs a garnish, though. I was going to say a grape on a toothpick.
But it's red. That's the problem.
A lime.
Because it tastes like...
A lemon.
It tastes like cherry Kool-Aid.
A lemon.
A lemon?
Yeah.
A lemon and cherry, and then like cherry Kool-Aid
And, like,
dusting.
yes.
Could you imagine? That's so ghetto. I love it.
With the sugar. Anywho, I'm sorry. To get turned back on the main road.
No. This is a fun detour. Now I'm crying.
And what is it called?
Interracial Kool-Aid.
Interracial Kool-Aid. Okay.
Yeah.
Put that recipe
Right.
in the line.
Because now we're doing drinks. We're here for you.
But anywho, Cards Against Humanity.
Oh man.
Coconut Chacula. He'll never live it down. Ever. Count Chacula.
But like other games, my friends and I, we love to do murder mysteries.
Okay.
Where like involved murder mysteries. So friend sends out a message. Hey, is everybody free this night? Mm-hmm. Yes. Great. And then in the mail, you get a card with your character on it.
Oh my.
Yes. So it tells you.
Email?
No.
Snail mail?
Mm-hmm. So you get your invitation. You're so excited. And it tells you all the people who are going to be there. Yeah. It tells you the other characters. Mm-hmm. And it tells you who you're going to be.
Okay.
So then you dress up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is very involved.
Oh, it's so much fun. And you go, we order food, we let the kids run rampant, and then we pull out the bottles of wine. We eat first.
Right.
And then after we eat, we drink and we play this game. And there's the ones they get have a CD that tells you things, and there's a booklet that comes with it with your character. Mm-hmm. And so you have to ask questions of the other characters to figure out but it tells you little hint things in the booklet, so you have inside information that no one else
will have.
Right. And if someone asks you a specific question, you have to answer with that information. Okay. It's really amazing.
I feel like I played this during the pandemic. I feel like
by yourself though?
No, not about
like were you all the characters?
I was lonely.
Were you Eddie Murphy?
I was Eddie Murphy and the Nutty Professor. Table. I was Eddie Murphy at the table. I was show me. Hercules. No, not alone. With some theater friends. I feel like the Jen Clarys played this with me.
Oh, that sounds fun. Like I can see that.
And we did it on Zoom.
Virtually. That sounds really fun.
We did it on Zoom one night.
So the first one we did was like an Italian themed one. It was like mafia. And so we were at it. So we ordered Italian.
Lovely.
And the husband was Father Alfredo. So, he got his black shirt on. I made him a collar. We roll up. I was clairvoyant.
Oh, did you go in like Miss Cleo?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
And I brought my tarot cards. It was
you
phenomenal.
did.
And then the second one we did was like a ski slope thing. So he was. He owned a ski shop, so he put full ski gear. I was a flight attendant, so I wore my blazer with my little kerchief.
Yes.
It was so much fun.
It sounds like fun. I love a good dress-up game.
Right, we should do that.
We should.
Usually at
Waiting
least...
for the Ellises to host that.
Right. Side-eye.
Is Mrs. Ellis listening?
Yes.
Because that woman can't do nothing. She can throw a party.
Right.
I mean, she does a lot. She's phenomenal, But
this pretty much throws itself. Like, you either order food or...
There will be no ordering food if Mrs. Ellis does it.
Uh-oh.
No, she makes
I don't want to put that
everything.
kind of responsibility on her.
She loves it.
Okay.
No, we're not putting it on her. I bet you if we told her about this, she'd volunteer. I mean, it would have to be around a time when she doesn't have a lot going on.
Right.
But she would probably volunteer, and she would make it phenomenal.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh my
Can I at least bring a dessert?
You can, and it can join the 15 she homemade.
So don't bother.
Don't even bring a bottle. But also, yes, but also when you
we need to make it through the game.
We need to make it through the game. So maybe not the interracial coconut Chacula.
That sounds dangerous too.
It's not that dangerous.
Okay.
It's a little dangerous.
What's the
delicious
level? Like, is it like?
It's
because interracial Kool-Aid is probably a 10.
No. This is probably about a 6.5.
Okay.
So you can have 2 of these and then be done.
But like as a dessert.
But as like an after dinner drink because it's so sweet.
Right.
Although the coconut milk and the rum kind of cuts it a little bit, but
do you know how many calories are in the coconut milk? So when I was pregnant with the child,
calories. I care about it. It's not sweet. I'm sorry. I'm focused.
I was pregnant with a child, and there was a place down the street from me that had smoothies, and they had this one smoothie called the King Kong, only because I had a banana in it. I'm like, that's stupid, because most smoothies have bananas in it, but whatever. But it had kale and vanilla protein powder and the banana, and I couldn't figure out, there was something in it that drove me nuts that was so delicious that I would get the biggest one I could find. And I would just inhale it, and I would get it weekly. The small version of that, the coconut milk alone was like 500 calories a cup. And my heart stopped. I was like, thank goodness I was pregnant, so she took all the calories. Like,
holy
right,
moly.
Right. No one tells you these things.
No, they don't.
Right. So don't look up the calories. That's the lesson.
I've stopped calorie counting because
don't even worry about it. Like, you go to McDonald's. I don't even go to McDonald's anymore, really. I should. But you go to McDonald's and you put your hand up so you don't have to see the calorie count.
Do. No, I go to McDonald's and I know what I'm going to get, so I don't even look at the menu. I figure it out before I get to the register or the drive-thru. I know what I want. I don't care what the calories are. I'm not looking. Because my guy, my husband, he orders 2 Big Mac meals.
Oof.
A quarter pounder with cheese.
Oof.
And
by
then
himself?
And then 3 apple pies.
God bless my love an apple pie.
But also, he loses weight while he sleeps.
Ugh,
so
it's a dude thing.
It is.
It's the worst.
Yeah. It's annoying is what it is.
Whatever.
Makes me want to trip him every time he walks by.
Makes me want to holler.
That part. The way they do my life. But anyway.
You were talking about the pyramid game and password.
Yes.
Remember the old school Scrabble?
Old school Scrabble?
Yeah, the game show. Your grandma, your mama didn't make you.
I'm sure I've seen it.
Is that Scrabble game? We used to watch all those old game shows.
Was Scrabble ever a game show?
Yes.
Was it?
It was.
Are you sure?
We're fact checking.
Okay, fact check that.
Sure it was.
I'm not denying it. I just don't recall it ever. I've played Scrabble, but I don't think I've ever seen Scrabble.
Are you good at Scrabble?
No.
So emphatic.
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm good with words. I'm not good with word placement.
That part.
And so the husband always beats me.
I mean, I'm good with words with friends, but that's because I really take my time and try to figure it out. But if I'm playing a board game that has a time limit, no.
Wait, you have a time limit when you play Scrabble?
When you play Scrabble, I mean, you can't just sit there for hours. You gotta.
If it's just the two of us, we just throw things we're not the people to sit there for 10 minutes.
No.
Who are you playing with?
My bonus son.
Oh.
Who, by the way, is a sore loser.
Oh, yeah.
Have I said that yet? Competitive. Like his bonus mama. So the two of us together, girl, bye. But no, I'm good password, pyramid. I'm the type of person we were just talking about this before, when we do taboo and people give a story in order for that to be a clue.
That's me.
I'm not doing that. If these are the 5 taboo words, I've just come up with 5 more to replace them. And I'm just going to shout them out. So
we got to play.
My OG best friend and I, we're good because she'll look at me, we lock in, and I'll just throw out words. Whereas my husband, he starts every clue with, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And I'm like, you're burning time. Don't start off with, oh, okay. Just go into the clue. And he's like, okay, I won't do that. And then he'll start, oh, okay. I'm like, just give the clue, man.
What about Pictionary?
I'm a sucky drawer artist. But I do love it.
But I'm a good guesser. I will pull the most random things out of my brain. How'd you get that? Well, look, it's
right. And you have to play with someone who's like-minded.
Right. Who's look at that half-formed bookshelf. I totally got that.
I know what that is. Beauty and the Beast. Why? Because it's torn down. It's a library, but not really. You have to read into the intention. See, look, see the detail, right? That's you.
That's me, 100%. No. See how it leans a little
I'm a
to the
stick
left?
figure kind of person.
But you can tell a lot with a stick figure.
You sure can.
Have you ever played Cranium?
I have played Cranium.
What I loved about it was it had something for everyone. Except the modeling clay one.
Remind me of what Cranium is.
So there were 4 quadrants, and each, you had the option to play in different strengths. So there was a drawing portion. If you were good at drawing, you gravitated toward those questions. There's trivia questions. So you would pick your team member who's good at trivia.
Right.
And so it delved into the strengths of your team.
Gotcha.
Right.
No, I haven't played that. I never played that.
Now you explained
that.
It all.
That sounds like a lot of strategery.
It is.
Yeah, no, I never played that.
So you're not a chess person.
No, my husband's a chess person. I do want to, but see, I do kind of feel like I'm a chess person because, like I was saying before, in certain games, you have to be 4 moves ahead of where you actually are.
Right.
Trouble is one of those games. Uno is one of those games. I almost have to anticipate what I think you're going to do before I can play what I'm going to play. So I think I would be good at checkers. I mean, at checkers. At trouble. At, God bless it. Chess. See, and that's how you know I'm lying. And that's how God knows I'm lying. Because he's putting all the wrong words in my mouth. Stop lying.
I taught myself to play chess, and I only know how the pieces move. That's it. I have no strategy behind it.
No?
Nope. Like, I can move. So I play against my husband, who's worse than I am.
Mm-hmm. Is that on purpose?
And that makes me feel better about myself.
See? No, my husband's very good at chess. But, you know, he's a military man.
Right.
So he's good at anticipating and being strategic about moving.
I have no idea. I was like, I
play checkers, though.
I'm bad at checkers.
Backgammon?
No, I don't even know how to play that. Don't even know.
Fact is, I don't either.
Are you good?
Here's a secret.
I'm great at it. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Here's a secret. I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea. But I'm winning. Again, with the bonus, son. Aww. He's like, you can't do that. Yes, I can.
but can you?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Who reads the directions?
Who reads the directions? I'm a man when it comes to games. I don't read directions.
I don't read directions for anything.
Figure it out.
Right. And then it's all like, you know,
and then someone's like, I don't think you can do that. I'm like, where is it saying the rules you can't? And they're like, right here. I'm like, oh, well, I didn't read that. That's my bad.
You're the worst. Note to self. Read the instructions.
Read the instructions before you play the game.
No, when I play with you.
Yes. Well, and I mean, everybody should do that. But yes, if you're playing with me specifically, read the instructions because I can promise you I haven't.
But you read the instructions to this, and I never have.
Oh, so yes, because those instructions are. Let me read though. Let me read a couple.
I don't know. That's
those
internal. So this is a game I bought years ago when it first came out. I bought this, and then I played it once with my cousins, drunkenly, and the game just fell apart and went everywhere. And we still haven't found all the cards. We have no idea what's happening. So the game is called Black Card Revoked. And I don't even know how I found out about this. Probably just the internet. Nope. Facebook. Facebook will target everything you possibly need when it comes to random games and such.
So this is interesting because I've played this before, but I've never read the rules.
Again.
Right? So now I'm reading Black Card Revoked can be played a variety of ways. It can?
That's amazing.
Who knew?
Because the thing is, they know their audience. They know we're not reading rules.
Also, that part.
They're giving us options.
They are.
Because we did the 21 and over version.
The drinking.
Yes, which was the wrong thing because then the game got lost.
Oh, see. Yes. This looks like, but see, when I play it, this is how I want to play it.
Really?
Although, you can play the Sanctified version.
I'm not playing the Sanctified
Hallelujah. Where instead of taking a drink, each person who gets a wrong answer has to find a verse in the Bible.
All right. Here we go. Read the back because my eyes are like exhausted.
Read the back. Where am I reading? Laugh out loud. Sing it like you mean it. Must have game for people who love black people and black culture. Hey, that's me.
That's us.
How about that? If you can't answer these questions, you might just need your black card revoked. Boom. Which, by the way, my husband takes mine once a week, so it is.
Is it the Michael McDonald? No, that doesn't count. Michael McDonald is for the culture.
Michael McDonald is for the culture. That part. You keep forgetting.
I do keep forgetting.
See what I did there. Yeah, so this is great. So many options. You can do points revoked. You can do the gambling one where the leader will say a category of each question before reading it, and then you can answer the card correctly before you read it out loud, and then you wager any points you have.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That sounds
so you can
fun.
wager your points. I wager 2 points on this. I bet I get this right, and then you get it wrong.
Only 2 points?
You lost 2 points. Well, you wager. I mean, if you have 8 points,
go big or go home.
Okay. It's all in. You're all in. So you're trying for the game to be over before it even starts.
Yes.
See what you did there. Okay.
All right, we're just gonna play a few.
We're just gonna throw a couple out there.
The game is split up between majority rules, where it's just the two of us, so that ain't gonna work.
No,
just the two.
That
of
part,
us.
but we can make it if we try. Okay,
and that part we can't because there is no majority.
Fine,
because Alan is graciously sitting
Alan
out.
said he's like, I feel like this is not the game for me. And I'm not mad at that.
When I played with my family, of course the husband was there, and he's like, I can't do this. I'm like, you can be on my team, honey. I'll support you. And he actually did pretty well.
Boom. So see, look, now he got his black card.
No,
he did not.
he applied.
He applied, and it's in review. It's in review. No decision has been determined yet.
All right.
Okay, so how are we playing?
I don't even know how to get, because I can't read it because then I'll win. So I'll just read it to you.
Okay.
And then you read one to me.
Okay, sure, let's do that.
Okay. So answer the question.
Oh, God.
If someone puts their hand upon your hip, what is the appropriate response? A, I do. Oh, I dip. B, we dip. C, you dip. D, all of the above.
All of the above. I put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Hello. Thank you. Okay, according to Mama, what does it mean if your hand itches? A, you got debt to pay. B, you, and it says you. There's no you are, you is, nothing. You. It's you. You about? I love it. No transient verbs. No. Okay. What does it mean if your hand itches? A, you got debt to pay. B, you about to lose your hand. C, you need to wash your hand. D, you coming into some money.
You coming into some money.
You about to come into some money.
Because I say that, I literally...
Look, I was like, I knew that.
See, you could have played, Alan.
That part.
Because literally, I go through my house, like, oh, my hand itches. Where's that money?
But which hand?
About to lose.
My right hand.
The right hand.
Yes.
They say if the right hand itches, you're about to get money.
My
If the left hand itches, you're about to lose money.
My left hand doesn't often itch.
My left hand doesn't often itch either, but when it does, I get nervous.
I'm concerned.
I call the husband and I'm like, hey, what'd you do today? Did you walk past any Harley Davidson dealership? Something you want to tell me?
No, did Amazon?
Did you get
rolling up into my house?
No, that's what he says to me.
Yeah, because they coming again. They were just here.
Look, my mother asked me, did I get the Amazon delivery person a Christmas card? Because
if it was the
I'm
same
like,
person,
it's a different person every time, mother.
If it was the same person, I would totally you
tried
need this.
it. Yes. But
but not for the UPS people who throw the package on the doorstep, ring the bell like someone's dying, and then runs away.
Oh no, my UPS driver comes in, sits down, and on occasion will chop it up with us.
I wish we had Matt when we were in Montclair, and it was so funny because he knew where I worked because I worked in town. He knew my dad, so it was like, "Hey, Matt, what's going on?" He's like, "Hey, I haven't seen any packages from you." I was like, "I know, I'm sorry."
Yeah. No, we tried to hook our UPS driver up with someone.
Right. Does he have nice legs? I always ask.
He has nice legs. He's a handsome fella.
Right.
Yeah, he's a young, handsome
UPS
dude. And I had a friend, and I was like, you two might be a good, he's handsome, you're beautiful. And it was like, yay. No, we're not doing it.
Oh, you tried though.
It was not a love match.
Not a love match. All right. Ooh, I don't know if I would have known this one.
Uh-oh.
Before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called? A, Young Slim. B, Red. C, Slim. D, Detroit Red.
I know it was red in there because of his red hair.
I don't know if I would have gotten this right.
Oh, heck.
Doo-doo.
I know. I'm going to say red.
No.
It was Detroit Red?
It was Detroit
Red. Dang.
But now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Well, I kind of knew. So, it's a quarter of the battle. Okay, answer the question.
Uh-oh.
What does the word thought stand for? And for those in the back who didn't hear, the word was thought. Does it stand for...
You can't even read
it. Does it stand for twerking hoes on tempo?
I love it.
Toxic hoes of tomorrow? That hoe over there? Temporary hoe on time. I actually knew this answer.
That hoe over there.
That hoe over there. Look, even Alan's like, I know what a thought is.
I can't. You know what would be tragic if this game existed for like new slang? Because then I'm hosed.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right, because this
I have no
slang
idea.
is what, like 10?
Yeah, thought is at least a decade old. Yeah,
right.
At least a decade old. Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. When I was when I would use it, but today my daughter says stuff. I'm like, what?
There's this musician and producer, Cat Mats, whom I love. Hey, if you're listening randomly, and he has he hikes out in California, and he has hiking thoughts. THOT. And he wears his little shorts, and he goes find like random animals and like plants and describes them. But just the fact that he calls them hiking thoughts, I love it.
Like a pun on thoughts.
Yes.
Bye, sir.
I love him.
Bye.
And if I'm in LA, I'm coming to your studio.
There it is.
All right. Who played the character Hustle Man on the sitcom Martin? Just answer it. You know it.
Tracy Morgan.
The best. The episode we had the saxophone pick up the pieces. I thought I was going to die. That is still one of the funniest things I've seen on television. Because every time I find a kazoo, that's what I'm playing on it.
Is that what it is?
Every time.
Hustle Man. My man. Hustle Man. Still ain't as funny as Bruh Man, but I get it.
Oh, Bruh Man, what floor was he on?
He was from the fifth floor.
The fifth floor?
He's from the fifth floor. Bruh Man from the fifth floor, holding up 4 fingers. I loved it. Okay. According to Mama, what does it mean if your ear keeps itching? Why do I keep getting the Mama questions? Okay, it's whatever.
Are the cards judging you right now?
I feel like the cards are judging me right now. Like, what's happening? Okay, so according to Mama, what does it mean if your ear keeps itching? Okay. Do you know the answer? Or do you want me to give you the multiple choice? Multiple choice. A, you need to wash.
Stop it.
And sometimes that is why your ears are itching. Did you wash them?
It's called a Q-tip.
Nasty
But don't do it.
But don't do it. No, nothing bigger than your pinky. Nothing bigger than your elbow in your ear.
No, definitely a Q-tip. It's so satisfying.
It really is. B, someone's talking about you. C, you need to see a doctor. D,
never.
You're about to fall in love.
Someone's talking about
Someone's talking about you. Yes. Some of these answers are really obvious.
Yes.
Like, really, who would say, you know...
The white people playing the game.
No.
Alan wouldn't know.
See, and that's why they don't have a black card. Look, where's yours? Pull it out. He's like, damn, I left it home.
So one of my friends, T, I love you, she made me, because I would always complain about, story before the story. This kid, we'll call him E. I don't know if you want to shout him out. And he's not a minor anymore. But when I met him, we were doing like a variety show kind of thing at the theater. And he said, I still remember my first interaction with you. He was like 10. Mm-hmm. And someone had like said something stupid on stage. And so I come back off the stage and he's standing there. And I look at him dead in the eye. I go, white people. And then I turn around and walk away. And he was like, I didn't know what to say. He was like,
oh, I've heard this story. Yes. Okay.
So... oh my gosh, I even lost train of thought. White people.
He says white people, and he says, I didn't know what to say.
I don't even remember, y'all. I'm
lost.
I went off the road.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We're in a dead end now.
We're at a dead end. Back up, reverse.
Back up, reverse. Bring it up. Make it right. Don't do the left.
New card.
New card. You're reading to me, yes.
Because it's going to come to me in the middle of the night.
It does.
And I'm just going to make
when it does, just record it and send it to Alan so he can insert it. It's in the episode.
No, it's literally going to be on, you have to watch the reels because I'm just going to make a reel about it. I was like, guys, I remember where I was going with
Please
that.
do it. Please do it.
Make sure they were paying attention. Who's poor, black, and maybe even ugly, but dear God,
she's here.
They still here.
Silly. I may be poor. I may be the hell. I may even be ugly. Oh, Miss Silly.
Oh, have you seen the movie? I
have not. I'm going.
I heard it was fun. I heard it was great.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Well, some people were like,
some
"Why
people
is this
didn't
a musical?"
Yeah, because it's the reimagining of the musical.
Right, and they put Fantasia Barrino in it.
They did.
You didn't think it was going to be a musical?
So many singers. Her.
Right.
Fantasia Barrino.
That's what I just said.
Haley Bailey. Duh. Get it together. Okay. In what year did Cash Money Records take over?
Oh, no.
A, 2001 to 2002. B, 1999 to 2000. C, 1997 to 1998. Or D, 2004 to 2005.
I'm not going to get this right.
Best guess.
Oh.
You know what,
Alan?
Can't give up.
Oh.
Best guess.
You know, I want to say D
guess.
because that's been the most prevalent. Looking at the statistics of the cards that we've pulled, most of the answers have been
2004, 2005.
But I think it's earlier. Don't give me that eyebrow.
I didn't give you anything.
You totally gave me an eyebrow. You're judging me.
You think it's earlier, so what is it? Okay, but C is 1997 to 1998. That's your story?
No.
Mm-hmm. Would you like your options again?
Let's just do A.
2001 to 2002. No, it was B. You did everyone but the right one.
Damn it.
1999 to 2000.
Wow.
Cash Money Takeover, baby.
Cash Money Takeover.
Yeah, thank you. We have time for one more question.
All right. One more question.
Una más.
All right. This is my favorite. This is my favorite because you're going to get this. All the ones I pull, I know like by heart. And then I get... Because you're not even going to need...
Options. I don't need the multiple choice.
Approximately. How long did Sophia have to fight?
All her life. I had to fight. I had to fight my brothers, my uncles. All right, so we have time because I got that off the... Approximately. How long does she have to fight? All her life. There's no approximation. All her life. Duh. Answer the question. In what city did Rosa Parks refuse to move to the back of the bus? What's that buzz? Everybody move to the back of the bus. Is it Tuskegee, Alabama?
No.
Montgomery, Alabama? Birmingham, Alabama? Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. That's not my answer.
I knew that was not your answer. My brow was about to get lost in my hairline.
So I'm getting my card revoked if I get this one wrong.
You are definitely getting your card revoked if you get this one wrong.
I am.
Yes.
Was it Birmingham and Montgomery?
Well, those were options. Yes. Yeah. So those that's your 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay, so then is it Montgomery, Alabama or Birmingham, Alabama?
I want to say Birmingham.
That's what you want to say? Is that what you're going to say?
That's what I said.
That's your final answer? Give me your card.
Yeah, I knew it.
Give me the card.
I knew it.
It's called the Montgomery Bus Boycott. She's like, okay.
I went to a white private school. I'm kidding.
I know your family. I'm calling your daddy.
Don't call daddy. He's like, I told you we should be celebrating Kwanzaa. Like,
see?
Daddy.
Do you know the 7 principles of Kwanzaa?
My cousin's going through them now. Mm-hmm. I don't know the actual words, but I know like there's a day of creativity, there's unity. I can't remember all of them. But
oh girl, it don't matter. I don't know.
Stop it.
Black Card gone. I know names. I know Ujima and Ujima and Ujima, Uchimama,
This episode is gonna
one.
run a little long. So I worked at a store. Did I tell this story? I don't even know. If I told the story on air, stop me. So I'm working at a store and it's Boxing Day.
You can't stop her in the middle of a story.
Yeah, you can. It's Boxing Day. And I'm pissed that I'm at the store at Boxing Day because we hired a person to work Boxing Day and they're like, well, I'm Canadian and I can't work that day.
I'm Canadian, so no.
Whatever. So lady comes in to pick up her thing and she wishes me Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas. I was like, oh, I don't know if you're Jewish, but Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Mm-hmm. And so she says to me, Happy Kwanzaa. And I was like, all right, I'll take it, Happy Kwanzaa. Mm-hmm. And she said, do you know that Kwanzaa celebrates the week off that the slaves got after Christmas?
In where? Yeah, I said in where.
What?
What country?
My face was like contorted. I was so confused. And I'm like, no, actually.
Is this a Spanish?
No, she was very, very pale. She was white.
No, I'm thinking like Spain Spanish. Maybe that's where they did it in Spain.
No, she thought it was the southern USA.
Was it done like that in Cuba with the slaves? Because it was not done like that in these United States of America.
I was like, no, actually, it was created in the 70s as a part of the Black Power movement, and it's kind of a mixture of Christmas and Hanukkah, but supporting the Black community. Mm. And she looked at me like I kicked her kid.
Did you kick her
horrified.
Kid?
No.
You didn't kick her kid for spewing that nonsense?
No.
Don't take it out on the kid.
Don't take it out on the kid. They didn't know
Kick her. right in the shin.
She was horrified.
Oh no,
that she was wrong. But not horrified that she would say something like that, but horrified that I would call her out on her wrongness.
But not horrified that she thought up to that point that she was that day years old when she learned
PTO.
PTO. Okay. That's right. It's personal time off.
Personal,
it's not paid time off. not in this company. It's personal. You can take as much PTO as you want. He ain't paid. But anyway, she was that days old. When she learned that, in fact, Kwanzaa was not celebrated the week that the slaves had off.
Yeah, because vacation
time. After Christmas.
Vacation time,
That was
brothers.
their PTO.
Yes.
Wow, sis.
Yeah, so she didn't read enough books.
She was appalled that you called her out on her wrongness.
So speaking of books read, I've been on this kick of women in history and the retelling of their stories.
Okay.
So I think I mentioned I read Circe, who was the witch in the Odyssey. And then I read Jezebel of the Bible.
Of Zerubbabel?
Yes. Oh, that story was wild.
Was it?
But it's told in her voice, like she's narrating and her side of the story.
What's the name of the book?
Jezebel.
Who's it by?
A woman that Alan's going to tell me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to look it up right now. So basically, Jezebel was saying, I wasn't anti-God. I just had my own gods, and I was just trying to do the best for Israel. Everybody else was wrong.
Y'all the problem.
Y'all are the problem.
I'm not the problem.
And so I picked it up, and I was reading it at first, and I was like, wait, Jezebel and Elijah? What?
Shout.
I was having a moment. It was good. Megan Bernard.
Okay.
Very good. And the newest one I picked up is Lilith by Nikki Marmory. And
Lilith.
So
Satan Lilith?
Yeah. So in some traditions, Eve isn't Adam's first wife.
Right.
Lilith was.
Right.
But she was too opinionated. So she got
the boot.
Yeah.
She went down with Lucifer.
She had opinions and mouthed off.
That part. She was a little mouthy.
Right.
And God was like, no ma'am.
And so she birthed demons. And in some tradition, that's where vampires come from.
Oh.
Yes.
Demons
spawn of Lilith.
I feel like I saw that on True Blood or something.
Oh, I love True Blood. I have to go back and start watching that again. So it was fantastic. But what I love is that she's like, Adam did some things, and I was like questioning it because that don't sound right.
What did Adam do?
He's like, I think I should like make some weapons and stuff. But she's like, no, we don't. Like,
why are we doing that?
Yeah, that's something.
Doesn't matter. It's not going to prosper.
Yeah.
No weapons formed against us shall prosper. So why are we doing that?
Why would you need to do that?
Why would you need to do that? Duh.
But that's what I'm reading.
Okay, I'm not reading anything because I'm a heathen.
Good on you. Heathens read. I
don't read good stuff. I told you I'm all about audiobooks now. I haven't read a physical book in probably 2 years.
I say read and I use that loosely. I'm reading with my ears.
Got you. Okay. Well,
what are your trash novels?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so bad, but I love them because they're series, right? I think I've touched on how I like when old characters come into new storylines. Yeah. So right now I'm reading some. Don't judge me.
I'm not, because I read smut.
Because I am a smutty smut.
Smutsmith?
I'm a smutsmith, okay? This is, if there was a PhD, a doctorate in smutology, I would have it. I'm a smutologist, if you will. Even that as well. It's a series by Melissa Schroeder. I just happened upon her. I pay for this app where you can read unlimited or hear unlimited books, but they give you ebooks. It's called Ever And.
Okay.
Is the app. It used to be Scribed. But now it's Ever and you pay a monthly subscription fee. I think it's like $12.
Okay.
And then you have unlimited access to their audiobooks, podcasts, and ebooks.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do that.
It's amazing. And some of my favorite authors are on there. And I was finished with one author and they recommended Melissa Schroeder. So she has a military series, love and personal experience. Right. So I listened to that. But now I'm reading Crazy Love. It's the second in a series of 3 about characters that were introduced in a different series.
Ooh.
See, I love that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm listening to now.
If my smut doesn't have supernatural beings in it, I'm not reading
See, now that's the one thing that will turn me off to the smut. I don't want the supernatural.
I do. Not necessarily werewolves.
No.
Definitely vampires.
Definitely vampires. You like fairies.
Yeah. Sometimes.
The Fae.
The Fae.
The Fae.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to be Fae.
Yeah. So that's what I'm listening to now. And I am going to read somebody's autobiography at some point.
Are you?
Just to kind of even it up.
I got to finish, what is it, Becoming? Is that
Becoming Michelle Obama?
Mm-hmm. I have that.
I listened to that.
I love her voice. You know who's good? Tiffany Haddish's autobiography.
Is it? What is up with Tiffany
phenomenal.
Haddish? There's something going on with her. She okay?
She's been through a lot. She's going through a lot.
Okay.
She is a lot.
Yep.
But her book was so funny and so sad at the
Is this
same
the Black
time.
Unicorn one?
Yes.
Okay.
Read that one.
I will. And I have Viola's. I have Sicily's.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't read them yet.
Right.
And I have Britney's.
Oh, tell me how that goes.
I haven't read it yet. And I'm contemplating getting Jada's. But I don't know if I want to.
That's stressful.
It is.
Let me know how that goes.
I'm stressed just thinking about it. So.
And on that note, being stressed out by Jada.
Child.
Thank you all for joining us today.
Mm-hmm.
And now, yes, my card was slightly revoked, but
You're on probation.
I'm on probation.
Faux show.
It's fine. I don't mind it. I've been on probation all my life.
All her life.
all her
Approximately how long has she been on probation? All her life.
Oh, I remember where the story was going.
It's like this chick.
So my friend made me a race card that I could play when people were pissing me off.
Oh.
And so
Is this
when people-
E?
It's
Did E
T.
make? Oh, T made the
Yes.
race card.
Yes.
But you said the comment to E.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the card when someone stupid was like, I'm playing the race card,
Mm-hmm.
which you said was stupid, and so I can smack you.
Yes. Is the card black or white?
It's a white card.
Yeah,
with,
it is.
Actually, it's white on one side and black on the other.
Okay.
To be fair.
Love it. Yes.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm so glad it popped up into my head because now I can sleep tonight.
You should market that. Thank you. Love it. But anyway, on that note, thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of No Roadmap with Tasha and Fallon. Please don't forget to follow us on the socials, IG at No Roadmap Pod. And again, we're streaming on all platforms.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a great week. And remember, don't be a jerk. Thank you for listening to No Roadmap with Tasha and Fallon. Follow us on IG at No Roadmap Pod. Send us your questions, ideas, and reactions. Tell us all the things because we're going to tell you all the things. Until next time, bye.